Hey guys, Brian Dixon here. Thanks for tuning in again. Over the next coming weeks, I'm going to be doing one video a week that is strictly pertains to success tips that you can apply to your business. At the end of each video, I will put an assignment that you can do week after week and apply to your business each week. Um, whether these are things that you already do or you haven't done before, I mean, still do the assignments. I think it's a great way for us business owners to, just even as a refresher, and maybe there's something you missed, and maybe you'll find something that you were looking for to take your business to the next level. So I think these things are great. It's something that I do all the time. I'm always researching new things and looking at new things that I can do, and just shadowing people that are more successful than me. So today I wanted to talk to you about two concepts that I think are, well, not even I think, I know are imperative to the success of your business. I have owned everything from online businesses to brick and mortar businesses, and I'm only 25 years old. When I was in university, I owned an online business. I think I was 17 when I opened it. It was in September 2005. And yeah, I was only 17 and I opened this business online. It was a website development company. And it ended up taking off just beneath me. I put about 4 hours of work a week into it, and it just ended up taking off. Within a month, I was doing about 10 to, well, not a month, about 2 months, I was doing about $10,000 to $15,000 in sales, and about 90% of it was profit because I found this little niche market that I was able to get into, and it just exploded beneath me. And at 17 or 18, I guess I was 18 at that point. Come January, it was, I mean, having that kind of money come in when you're just, in university, you think it's this great thing that's not going to stop. So, you know what? I spent it as I made it, and then a few months later, the business decided to, well, not decided, but the business crumbled beneath me, and I was left with nothing and nothing coming in. Um, After that, I decided to open up a brick and mortar business, and the same thing happened again. It flourished for the first couple months, and the next thing you know, it it just crumbled beneath me. And that kind of put me off a little bit because you know what, I had these great ideas, and they were just they were growing at a pace that, you know what, I've never, that I couldn't even imagine. It was amazing how fast these businesses were growing. So obviously I was doing something right at the beginning, but I wasn't continuing on throughout the life cycle of the business, which was very short. I mean, it was only about four to 6 months between the two businesses. So the next business I got into and opened up, I really decided to take a look at what I was doing wrong and started doing research, and really looking at where my businesses were excelling and where they kind of flattened off, and then where they decided to drop and crumble beneath me. Um, and that's where I got these two concepts from. And now they can be applied to any business. I applied them to my last business back home, brick and mortar business that I owned, and I'm in Australia right now, so I sold that before I came to Australia, and it was absolutely flourishing again. But you know what, I had to make a decision because this is I had to make a decision in my life because I had some goals that I set for myself coming to Australia and traveling and all that, where I had to shut it down. And I'm here now, but you know what, I opened a business online and I apply these principles to that business as well. And it's been up and running for almost a month now, and it is again just absolutely flourishing. And the first concept I wanted to talk to you about was taking action and just making a decision to just do it. Because that's what we have to do. It's not like, oh no, we'll do it tomorrow, we'll do it the next day, we'll do it a week from now, and keep putting it off. You have to make a decision to just do it. And that's with everything in your life. Whether you have a task list on your fridge of what you have to get done during the day, whether it's paying bills, whether it's picking up dog food or doing the groceries or whatever you're doing, you have to make a decision to just do it. And that's the same sort of application and same sort of mindset you have to have in your business. And it's crucial. So whatever tasks you have at hand, whatever things you need to get done, just make the decision, take massive action. Just don't take action, take massive action and just do it. And the second concept I wanted to talk to you about is something that I think is like the master principle of success in any business. And you will have leaders knocking at your door when you apply this to your business, and you'll have people just wondering how you're creating pretty much money out of thin air. because this is a lot of things that people fail to do. And it's exactly what I failed to do when I had my businesses. And that is consistency. It seems like a simple concept, but 99% of business owners fail to implement that into their business. It is consistency. Every single day, take consistent action in your business. Stay consistent. Have a list of things you need to get done each day to take your business to the next level. Even if it's a 1% growth per day in your business, think about that over a year. That is, you implement something different each day that gives you just a 1% growth in your business. You make an extra sale a day, you do something that, you know what, allows your business to grow by 1%. Over 1 year, that is 365% growth. Most businesses see about like a 10 to 20% growth. And this is how I've been able to take my businesses from doing next to nothing to doing 4 or 5 or 600% growth within a short period of time. And that is the power of consistency. And every morning I wake up, I have a list that I have to get done each day. And I don't leave my computer until I get that done. And then after that, I can do whatever I want, or maybe I'll still work on my business or start looking at other things, because that's what I get caught up in. I'll set up my computer and you know what, I'll have to do my videos, or I'll have to do a blog post or something that I need to get done, and I'll be looking up other success tips, and yet I'm not implementing the one that is the most important. And that's what I didn't do in my last businesses. I would give everything I had in the first couple months, and then they would get to a certain point, I'd get comfortable, and then I'd stop putting in that effort. And next thing you know, it would crumble beneath me, and all the work I put in the beginning is just kind of is gone. So those are the two concepts I'm going to leave you with. So the first one is, just do it, take massive action, get what you need to get done right now. Don't put it off. Don't put things off that you've had on your desk for, the past month, saying you're going to call this person to get back to them, or, pay that bill you need to pay, or you just do something that you need to do that you've been putting off. Just do it right now. That is the first assignment. Just find something you need to do and get done. Actually, find 2 things that you need to do and get done, and just do them right now. Don't waste any more time. Just do them right now. And the second assignment I'm going to give you for consistency is make a list of everything that you need to do in a day, and then break that down into time slots of that day. So say for me, I have to write a blog post and I do some marketing or whatnot. Just break it down, and whether you give an hour to each thing or however long you think it needs, and then once that hour is done or that time frame is done, go on to the next thing. As long as you get something done each day, and cross off what you get done. And if there is something you don't get done that day, make sure it's the first thing you do tomorrow and get it done. And for those of you who are interested in the system that I use, that can generate you anywhere from 4, 5, or 6 figures a month, click the button below for more information. I'll see you tomorrow.